Thank you for joining me on the channel today. My name is Trent. This is Highway Spec, and we spec out some of the latest and greatest vehicles, and today is no exception. We are specking out the brand new Maserati MC20. Their supercar, which I think is really cool, makes over 620 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, and it has what every supercar needs, the butterfly doors. So, of course, we're going to spec one out. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so here is the MC20. It has every bit of the look that an exotic car should have.
Too exotic?
And it is very cool, powered by a twin turbo V6. But this thing is something that would stand out in a crowd, not super popular, at least at this point in time. I've never actually seen one in person, and that is saying something because you usually see them all over the place, especially in Southern California, and that is somewhere that I have been recently and did not see any of those. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 2.9 seconds. All right, this is apparently experiencing the sound. I haven't done this before, so let's take a listen. I think it's kind of cool that they have that, but we need to get into building it, so let's go ahead and do that. Rear-wheel drive, 621 horsepower, max speed of 202 miles per hour. Not bad, so let's go ahead and build it. All right, so most of the exotic cars that you find, they have way too many options, and I like that they don't have too many options. Yes, there are a decent amount of options, but it is not something that will take us an hour to choose a color. Now the matte blue, kind of cool. I do think the configurator is a little bit lacking compared to some of the other vehicles, but hey, it is what it is. These are going to be the more expensive color options. You've got this Astro Matte Azzurro, and you've got some interesting color options here for sure. Now, Hyper Green, a bit much for me, but now this is interesting. It does say texturized, so it does have a texture to it. Very interesting color option. Night interaction. I think I'm going to stick with some of the metallic colors, and I do really like this blue color. I do want to check out the yellow. Honestly, the yellow does look pretty good as well. Red, of course, a classic color. White, gray, but blue has my heart. We are going to go with that. Now, it does have some very interesting wheel options. They are definitely going with some unique styles here. I can't say that I love any of them, but I think these are the ones that we originally had spec'd are the ones I would go with. Now, this vehicle does start at $215,000 roughly, but of course we're going to add more with that. Now, here we go. The interesting option would be some of these different color brake calipers. The green looks cool. However, I am definitely a fan of traditional red brake calipers. Very sporty in that regard. I'm not a big fan of stripes in general. I'll spec it here real quick just to see what it does, but yeah, definitely not a fan of stripes just in general. Not so much a fan. Okay, now this one is a little bit better, but still not my favorite. All right, I think I have found a fault with the configurator here. I cannot deselect the stripes. I didn't want the stripes. I just wanted to see what it might look like. And turns out I can't get rid of the stripes.
Black stripe, yellow stripe.
Apparently we're going to have to pick something in the stripe realm here. and those don't look bad, especially from the side because you can't see the stripes. All right, so I guess we're gonna go with that because that's what we can do. Okay, the black does tie in better with the black roof there, the black accents here, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, the interior color options, looks like we do have a few options. I do actually like that you can get a blue interior. So it looks like it is a two-tone blue and black there, but still really interesting that you can get that. Now, this is an attractive option. Blue exterior with the tan interior. Very nice indeed. This is a very interesting design. Something about the seats I can't get behind, so we are not going to pick that. Now, that is a little bit more toned down. I do actually really like that blue and black with the little bit of blue insert in there. And it looks like that's the only interior design that we can get with that. So you've got black with the red, black with the yellow stitching, black and tan. That is an interesting one. I don't know. What would you go with between those two tan interior options? Suddenly the configurator does not like that one. All right, so we're speaking a lot to the configurator here on Maserati's website. It does not like changing from this design back to a standard color at all. So looks like we are going to be stuck with this interior option, which is not bad. I do like the interior. Maserati does have a lot of blue accents, like with that start button. It is a color that has some heritage with Maserati, so there we go. Now, I'm not hugely huge on the exterior carbon fiber. We do have interior carbon fiber on this. I do think this vehicle could benefit from the carbon fiber look on it. Gives it that more exotic look, which being a Maserati, it doesn't fit the typical mold of a supercar. Even though Maserati has a storied brand, Maserati as of late has been least specials, the Ghibli or the Levante. Great cars, but definitely not in the same realm as a Ferrari or things like that. So I think adding the carbon fiber lends it some sort of specialness that it would not otherwise have. So we've got the interior and the exterior carbon fiber. We're going to add the premium sound system, Maserati Trident stitched on the headrest. I think that will look very nice. There we go. Added it. More blue. Looks great. Now you can add the carbon fiber seat back, and I think that's a little much considering that there's no rear seats. You're not going to ever really see those. Going to add the limited slip differential. Alarm system, power adjustable steering column is really nice to have. We're going to add the carbon fiber spoiler. The carbon fiber hood apparently is not available. Does come standard with carbon ceramic brakes and carbon fiber roof. Since it doesn't have an option for sunroof or anything like that, we are definitely going to add the carbon fiber roof. Now, we already have the dark exhaust tips with our exterior package, so that's what we've got. We've got the blue exterior, blue and black interior. I think it is a great looking vehicle, something that I would definitely drive, something that I would pick over some of the competitors because it is more unique. It is something that is different. It does not have much in the way of storage, so it is definitely not replacing a GT car, something that this would be a special Sunday driver, track driver, something along those lines. Take it to a car show, but definitely not something you go on a long drive in. But still very cool. Glad that Maserati has made it. What do you think of the spec? Definitely unique, definitely a different vehicle than we usually build on here. And this is actually the first time that I've built a Maserati on the channel. So let me know what you think. Make sure to drop a comment below.
Questions? Comments?
And if you made it this far, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. But if you made it this far, please consider liking the video, subscribing, clicking the bell notifications, all the things the YouTube algorithm loves, so that they push the video out to more people so that I can make more videos like this for people like you. Thank you again for joining me. I'll catch you on the next one.